Good late morning, XRP Future Millionaire here with a critical update as we called out earlier. Remember we said, oh, you smell that? It smells like a fake out. Oh, yes, we smelled the fake out, and it appears we were right about the fake out, at least for this point in time. First, I want to start with this from UB2 Sob, my meme genius. If you want to check out his content, look at my video description below. There's a link to his Twitter in the link below. No fear, no uncertainty, no doubt. Unleash your inner strength, UB2 Sob, UB2B. So I want to thank you, UB2 Sob. If you have any user-generated content or memes you would like to send me, send it to strutrugali@gmail.com. That's STRUTRUGALI@gmail.com. And you can also inquire there about my classes or one-on-one. So anyhow, I want you guys to hit that like button. And while I give you a chance, hit the like button before we go watch the bleeding market. I'm going to play the intro. Okay, so before we get started in the charts, I want you guys to take a look real closely at the Telegram. If you guys want to join Tom's Army, $9.99 a month. You get the exclusive Telegram. We've got 105 people in here now. We get a lot of stuff going on, and this is just from the 10th today, and my clock's just flipped, obviously, 11 hours ago. Yep, that's my brother. Oh, Vincenzo. So anyhow, but this is all the content that's going on here, but there's there's a lot of stuff. So that's the Telegram. It's a very lit group. We're open. We have a lot of stuff we talk about. You also get exclusive content in the members only section, and you get the emoji badges next to your name if you join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. Last I checked, we had 179 members, leaving us only 21 members short of our goal. But I don't know if anybody dropped off today or whatnot. So that's that. Make sure to hit the like button. You should have done that during the intro. Turn that bell notification on. Subscribe to the channel if you're new or returning. We're up to like 4,913 subscribers now. So we're almost to 5,000. It's crazy. So XRP and Bitcoin. Bitcoin, I thought we were going to use that 30-minute time frame as resistance, and I thought it was a fake out. And so far, it's acting as a fake out. We got rejected by the 30-minute time frame. We were a step ahead. And as you can see, that 2,500, 3,000 point gain this morning, we're down more than 2,000 from the high point. 2,200 roughly from the high point. So we gave back everything. XRP fell through a critical 85-cent level. Earlier, we were actually using it as a support when I came on and I said, guys, this looks like it's getting ready to fall through. And it fell through. And it looks like it's hooking. So when you start to see this can become the inverted hook, which means that it can come way down, and this could be where we get that 75 retest, and then we decide what we're going to do. But now we're trading between 85,209 as resistance at the 30-minute time frame in the 200-day and the daily. And now 75 cents of support. As there were just when I came on a couple hours ago, 85.2 was still acting as a very small support, but it had broken over it in the time period. But I said it was a fake out. When I came on earlier, I said, is this a fake out? Or I said, this smells like a fake out. And that's exactly what's happened. It's turned out to be a fake out. Which it wasn't too difficult to spot. When it fell through yesterday, and now we're using this as resistance, this will lead us to the 75 and ultimately, in my opinion, 57 cents. I know there's a lot of stuff going on, but I stay true to my charts. I don't waver until it gives me a reason to. So, to me, I thought yesterday we were building a head and shoulders. And even yesterday, we said when it came through here, I said I expected it to retest 89, then you'd have to come through. And that's exactly what we did. 100% on the money. So, and then people will be like, oh, well, you're just saying it goes up and down, classic. Actually, watch the technical analysis. Yeah, I say it's going up and down, but I tell you the exact points it's going up to come back down and exactly what it's creating. It's not just, oh, we're going up or, oh, we're going down. There's a lot of stuff in between, and honestly, that's a little simplistic of an attitude to have if that's the way you feel. So, Pay attention to everything, because this is telling us we're coming to 75, and I think we're coming down here. I don't see any reason how we're going to avoid this double bottom, at minimum. At minimum. But I think with the way the market's been, it looks like ass. This market looks like trash. And I don't see any way we're going to get around correcting and having a big crash, historical liquidation event like I've been calling for 3 months since August, when this was at $1.35 and $1.30. And then into September and October and November. So it did exactly what we were talking about. It started showing us the direction by Halloween. November started crashing. And December's turning into an ultimate crash month. But by the end of December, you guys know as well as I do, if this does it the right way and crypto crashes before the new year, expect a huge pump January 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. And if that means XRP's at 30 cents, well, shit, we might be able to 3, 4, 5, 7 exit in a very quick amount of time. If it's at 50 cents or 40 cents, I mean, anything under 60 cents you should be buying. Period. Under 70 cents, you can start buying. Under 80 cents, I mean, you can buy different increments. You can buy $500 at 80 or 75. $500 at 69, $500 at 62, $500 at 57, you know, if that's the way you want to do it. Or $100 at this, $100. I always like to do it the same increments if I'm buying in. Because at 50 cents, I'm getting 1,000 shares, as to where at 80 cents or 70 cents, you're only getting 700 or 800 shares. But at 30 cents, you're getting 1,500 shares, roughly. So it increases your portfolio. Like I said, I don't care if my portfolio is going up or down right now. I'm not anywhere near where I want to be on my XRP, XLM, DGB, HBAR, VChain, ZIL. I'm not nowhere anywhere near this. But with the way DGB, ZIL, I could literally fill DGB and ZIL for $1,000. Because my goal is to have 10,000 of everything that I own. Except for XRP, unless I get it for the price I want. Ideally, I would love to have 10,000 XRP, but 7,000 is the minimum. Would be where I would settle. But look at Bitcoin falling red. I'm expecting, remember last Friday, guys? This set up exactly like last Friday. If it does what it did last Friday, we're already a lot cheaper than we were last Friday. And just like I said yesterday, XRP does it every damn time we're about to collapse. It's the very last one to run, and then it falls the hardest, or if not the hardest as any other ones. I don't see any other way to get out of this, guys. I mean, we built a prototypical head and shoulders with Bitcoin, too. That's why I said when we raise this up, look out, because this started a head and shoulders pattern on us right away. I mean, and then when it comes down, that would complete the head and shoulders. But then what? When you have a head and shoulders topping reversal, you don't just come back down to the bottom. If that was the case, we wouldn't have created this whole pattern. This is giving us the substance to drop even harder. I mean, think about it. We built a head and shoulders pattern instead of a bear flag. I mean, I don't know what's more bearish. You don't often see this kind of a setup on a bear flag. I mean, it's really usually get, you know, or you'll get the up, down, up, down, up, down. But it's doing it its own way right now, look. And now it's progressively tightening the flag on its own. It just did it in its own way. But it did it on a head and shoulders. And look, that's very bearish that it came up there and it pulled right back down. This almost, to me, looks like it set us up for an M in this pattern. And when it comes down, you're going to see a big defined M that pulls down. Like, oh, we told you the whole time. What are you doing not paying attention? Kind of thing. So I'm not falling for this trap, and I will not buy until it gets to my part. Besides what I already did when it went, 60 cent sub. Or should I say 65 sub? Because that's where everybody seemed to have bought it. 65 or less. I wasn't even tempted to buy or sell it when it went up. What I had bought. I only spent like 10% of my portfolio, like I've been saying, but that's because it was at a strategic point where I had to spend some. Then 52. Well, 57 if it looks like it would hold the double bottom. But after all this formation, we don't know. It's all speculation. It always is. But what we try to do is put the odds in our favor. And when you start to get, for me, The 30-minute time frame is like a cheat sheet because most people don't understand you can use the 30-minute time frame to judge if you're going to have a bullish momentum push. You know, obviously the 1 and 2 hour, but to the ultimately the 4 hour. So if we can't break the 30-minute time frame, why the hell should we have this out and say, oh, we can get the 53,270? No, that's false hopes, because now you're looking to get to that cup and handle when it has no chance because it's been beaten down by the 30-minute time frame. No matter where you went, the 30-minute time frame is holding true, and it just keeps coming down. That's why I put such importance in the 30-minute time frame when you're looking at the 200-day, which is in red. Which we're going to have a bearish divergence here once this comes through these short-term moving averages. I can feel it. We had one divergence, but then it fell back through. It was very quick at 50,675, which pushed us to this level. But you won't hear that on YouTube because they don't understand the charts. They only understand their money in their pocket, which is why they produce such bullshit FUD. It's that simple. I wish it was different, but it's not. I wish I could go to most places, but I can't. When everybody asks me, who do you watch on YouTube? Nobody! I watch Peter Schiff. I watch Mike Maloney. I watch Robert Kiyosaki. I watch Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. That's it. I like a few of the other guys. Waters Above Crypto is not bad. But if I ask him a question, I get spam. I get a WhatsApp. That's insulting. I would never do that to my audience. When you guys ask me a question, you don't get fucking spam. And if you do, it's deleted right away. But I respond to each and every one of you. I've never responded to anybody on YouTube and them have a response back. Besides old Vincenzo. So how am I supposed to respect people on YouTube? I would love to have a conversation with somebody. I would love to, be on the same page with somebody who has bigger audience. But it's impossible. They take advantage of their audience. So stop with who do I like? I don't like anybody. I like myself. I like my audience. I like my technical analysis because it's better than the rest, period. Tell me one other person besides me that comments, for one, but who can also go through a list of crypto like this and stay with every single thing on the charts and commodities, the stock market, the US dollar index, crude oil, everything. I can stay with everything. The total crypto market cap, Bitcoin, dominance chart, BITO, which is the pro shares, the tether. If you go check out my other stations, I do all of this like it's in my sleep because I know it. I live it. I understand crypto more than anybody. I understand the ISO, I understand the Hyperledger, and I understand what's to come with even the SWIFT protocol. SWIFT isn't going anywhere, so Ripple just being the only game in town is untrue. That's another thing. Everybody, SWIFT is good. No, it's not. SWIFT has switched their coding and their protocols to match step for step the ISO protocols. So they're going to be around. They're going to be a game in town. So we're going to have to figure this out. We're going to have to buy things at the right price. So a synopsis, XRP support, 75 cents. Resistance, 85. But we fell through the 200-day and the 30-minute time frame, which is crucial. And if that holds true, which it looks like we created a hook on an arm, as you can see, this could support a drop to 75 cents and ultimately a flash drop even farther if it doesn't want to hold. So that's a 6% drop from here, which would put us 11% on the day. XLM, it's the same deal. We talked about it earlier, how we were pretty far below the 30-minute time frame today. We fell below 27.2 support, which gives us a clear path to 24.8 and ultimately down to that 22 cents, in my opinion, for that double bottom. And then ultimately further, we can go further. Nobody says we have to stop there. We have a triple bottom on XDC at 713, which this is why I was talking about it yesterday. But again, we fell below the 30-minute time frame. Now we have a chance to go down to that 6753 and see if it's an extension drop, or we have to go down to 59043. And that is an awfully long sideways consolidation. So if this breaks to the downside, you can expect here a minimum, but I'm talking maybe 4.7 even. So we're going to see how that plays out with XDC. And then DGB, we're at a critical spot as well. We're at the support at 3488. We've fallen below the 30-minute time frame in the 200-day. Very easily seen. And if we were to hold here, we could try to pull back up to the 200-day at about 3.8, but this is very risky to be buying positions here. The next drop would be 3174 down to the ultimate double bottom at 2561. And as you can see, the sideways consolidation would lead you to here, but I'm not so sure it wouldn't drop us to the next level, 21.24. That's what I'm watching. Because it's like we just built this pattern. This is obviously if they break to the downside, but I'm not seeing any reason to believe that we're just going to get this big spike of volume, which we could. That's why we always look, and that's why I always make sure to keep it open-ended just in case we're watching both sides. But as of right now, we're looking very bearish.